Hello, it's me, Fildo, and I got the idea of making a, well, it's not a guide per se, but just a little checklist video, because I'm starting my fucking bajillionth character in Skyrim, and I realized that there is a few, shut the fuck up, things that I go through whenever I make a new build. And I've just compiled all the things I do for every single type of different build I make, and, you know, compiled it into one video. I don't do all of these things on a single character. Okay, I'm going out of this city. I don't do all of these things for a single character, as that would be unnecessary, mostly. But I want this to be a universal video. I'm not gonna go through just the warrior stuff just because this character is mostly gonna be a warrior. Anyhow, so I did not want to bother you with the escape from Helgen and just my quick start, so I've pretty much done the normal route I take, except for, well, not except for anything. I will just walk you through it once again because it gives a better look for me. It gets a better overview. You know, I think you know. Anyhow, you're not stupid, right? The point is that I am not gonna show any combat. This is just me showing you places to get things or just information about a few different objects. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is whenever you leave Helgen, there are a few things that I do. First one being, go down to the Guardian Stones, pick up the stone that benefits you the most, which for me right now will be the Thief Stone, because I'm going to do a little bit of leveling soon. Even though this is a warrior, I'll get to this afterwards. I'd recommend you also picking this up if you're following this quote-unquote guide. This is... I have gone through this in my head, and I have a paper I'm looking at, but whatever. There are a few ingredients I'd like for you to collect. And they will be found just on the road mostly, and some in the woods on fallen trees and whatnot. Everything can be bought for very cheap from different apothecary merchants, you know, the potion sellers. I'm just going to show the easiest one to find, which would be in Whiterun. Just run up, and she lives in here. Go in there, purchase whatever you're missing. We'll get to the ingredients right now, because she has a place to make stuff. There are a couple of potions that I always like to have in the back of my mind. Healing potion, fortify and restore magic potion, smithing, enchanting potion, a destruction damage potion, two-handed potion. I'll get to a one-handed one, but you'll see why I'm not recommending that. We have a bow damage potion and also one illusion potion, because illusion is really determined on your level, so you might accidentally need an illusion potion at one point. There's also a Paralyze poison, which can be really good, and also a money/XP potion. Wah. Anyhow, the ingredients that I have collected are here. These are not needed. I'll just tell you that right now. I'm not supposed to have these. So, for the destruction potion, you go for a glowing mushroom and a nightshade. These levels are low because, you know, I am just starting out. This will make a fortified destruction potion. For enchanting, you go one blue butterfly wing and snowberries. You cannot, like, of course you cannot plant blue butterfly wing, but you can plant snowberries. Everything in this list is plantable except for blue butterfly wings and the one-handed potions, which I'm getting to. Fortify health is blue mountain flower and wheat. You can find wheat on any farm, anywhere, and it's also one of the most common ingredients from the merchants. And blue mountain flower, you find them everywhere as well, on the road. Then we have a couple of potions here, which I'll do right now. So you have the Fortify Illusion, which is Dragon's Tongue and Scaly Pholiota, which gives you a pure illusion potion. If you add Fly Amanita, you get the XP and money potion. As you can see, it bumps up a lot. And since I'm already here, the Fortify two-handed is Dragon's Tongue and Fly Amanita. It also has fire resist on it, so that's good. For magic, you go for Red Mountain Flower, Tundra Cotton, and more tapinella. That gives an increase and a restore effect. The great thing about the increase and restore effect, if you have not drunk this potion before, this will give you plus 25 and plus 31 restored instantly, because the part you gain from your magic is increased by 25 points for 60 seconds. That is full magic. It's not a max, it's max and it fills it up. So that's why I recommend those 3 ingredients. The sniping or marksman potion is Canis root and juniper berries. Again, all of these can be farmed in a plot of land, which I'm also going to get to. Smithing is blister, wort, and glowing mushroom. And last but not least is Canis root plus swamp fungal pod gives a paralyze poison. That is the poisons and potions that I think every character might have need for some of them. I mean, if you're not doing a two-handed build, don't think about this one. You should still think about this one, it's really good. Now, for one-handed use, the reason I don't recommend it, I'm gonna go to Mirror Watch now, is the only ingredient that can be grown for one-handed potions are Canis root. There are probably some other ones, but I recommend Canis root if you're gonna do this. And the second ingredient you need is either bear claws or hawk feathers. Those are the easiest one, in my opinion, to pick up, which makes things annoying, to say the least. So I'd recommend just not touching one-handed potions. They are a waste. Don't hunt for it, it's boring. If you want to, you can, of course, there's no need. Now, I've not picked up any of the stuff in here just yet. Just wanna dump some stuff so I don't get over encumbered at one point. I don't have anything on me anyway. Okay, second off is, well, Mirror Watch. Since I'm already here, I may as well talk about it. Mirror Watch is the easiest and cheapest house you can get in Skyrim. It is as cheap as the Cabbage ride to Morthal, then a little walk over to the location. The location is already marked on your map as a, grayed out or blackened mark, as well as like the cave in front of me. There will be a stupid as okay, he's gone now, but a monster here that you have to kill. It's quite difficult, so if you're struggling, lower your difficulty and kill it, and then use flames on the seal and wait a bit, and the door opens. Now the best part about Mirror Watch, one, it's cheap, as I said. Second off, it has the growing patch in the middle of the room, this place, which comes with swamp fungal pod. It comes with giant lichten, which you can also use for restore magic potions, but they will not be as good. It also has more tapinella and scaly pholiota and Canis root. So you get a lot of the core ingredients for the list I told you about just here. And also you have some hanging moss if you want to make some other type of power potion. Now, after you have gotten this place, I would recommend getting to the cheat chest in Dawnstar. You can do this whenever, but now is also a time to do that. If you don't know, you take the carriage from whatever place you are, probably Whiterun Stables, to Dawnstar. And when you are at Dawnstar, you cross your fingers that the Khajiits are here. They are not. Here you can also pick up snowberries for your enchanting potion. You take a little hike all the way down to the end of this road. Pick up some snowberries on your way. And in between these rocks, everyone knows about this chest, but for those of you who do not, you don't need to crouch, but right here there is a chest. And as you can see, it has items in it. Pick up the items you want, which is a list of a lot of good things. This is the Khajiit Caravan's inventory. I'm not going to use the keyboard because it makes a lot more noise than just clicking. So yeah, you can just pick up whatever you need. There are gold, greater soul gems, some pelts, more of this. The rare curios items. I don't care for them at all, but hey, some might. Get some health potions. You saw all the potions I had on me that I didn't make. They are just stolen from here, all of these. As I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my last point very soon, and I'd recommend having as much expensive stuff on you as possible. Got an upgrade for myself, so I'll just use that. That's better. Now that you have collected that, you can go ahead and dump your items in your chests or whatever. I am going to do a little reorienting of my ingredients, because the last part of this tutorial guide thing is getting your speech level to 50. 50. Why is that important? 1 point in haggling, 1 point in allure, and 1 point in merchant. Can sell any type of item to any kind of merchant. That makes everything in Skyrim 10 times easier. Is it needed? No. Do I love it? Oh, most definitely yes. Did I dump my ingredients? I did not. There we go. Also, you can just, check if your items can, the ones you stole from the Khajiits, just check them. So to grow your garden, you just go in here, you wait. Here comes another thing, which is really, really nice. For waiting, do not release your mouse and just press E and wait. This takes forever. What you do, press T or your wait button, hold down your mouse, your left mouse button, so you can do this. You go to the top, look, I'm still holding it down, press Enter or E, and then you drag it down. And then you can release it when you hold it down. And that speeds up time significantly faster. I'm holding, pressing E, holding, release. And boop, that's 24 hours. If you didn't know, now you know. I am gonna pick up all of this because I'm not gonna have this anymore, because I need money, and a lot of it. Just gonna put the items in here because this makes the rest of this a lot easier. So just wait until the added items are gone, and well, clear the rest of this. remember to always have at least one of each plantable type of plant, for the simple reason that if you ever need to do this again, if you ever need a plant again, didn't know that if you crouch and remove a plant you get, okay, that's cool, 4 fly amanita and you get, I think it's 4 dragon's tongue and 5 scaly, right? Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plant, as you can see there's one more thing I'm gonna talk about which I had forgotten. I'm gonna have 3 scalies because this is a small plot of land. 3 scaly pholiota, and then there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the rest of the spots, which means 4 dragon's tongue, which I'm gonna put like so. And yes, I'm just gonna clear this and place some more down, just because it's better for my brain, okay? Don't think too hard about it. This is how I gain most of my early money. If you watched some of the guide I made, you might have seen this already. Now because we have to go into the next room, I'm gonna show you the last, not potion, which is why I forgot it, but it's vegetable soup. What you do is you grab, here it is, I have them in my inventory, so I should be able to find it easy. Grilled leek, nope, vegetable soup. You need cabbage, potato, leeks, and tomato. What vegetable soup does, as you can see, is for 720 seconds you regen 1 health and 1 stamina. This makes you able to power attack, well, indefinitely for the time. Where you can find these are in all barrels and sacks can have those items. So these types of things can have apples and, well, cabbage. It's a random spawn. Tomatoes are the only ones you cannot grow yourself, which makes them a bit annoying. But if you find a bunch, or not a bunch, but some, I'd highly recommend you make some vegetable soup. You can use other soups as well. This is one, isn't it? Yeah. Which needs venison, salt, potato, and leeks. Though it's not really worth it. I mean, you need to hunt instead, which is fun. But the point of using something else than vegetable soup would be, you know, to not find tomatoes. But here you need to find salt, so it doesn't even matter. It's back to the same problem again. This one is just health, so that doesn't matter. There's probably one more thing here that does the regeneration of stamina. But I don't think there is anything that's worth it. Yeah, creamy crab. But then you need crab, flour, salt, and butter. That's insane. So don't think about that. Just do vegetable soup. Next up, oh yeah, I'm just gonna show you. So, as you can see, my stamina goes down, goes down, goes down, and now I can't power attack again. I have to wait until my stamina regens. If I nom on vegetable soup, that problem is no longer here. I can attack however much I want, which makes you deal a lot more damage. Now that I have shown that, let's wait for 24 hours. Which, the first time you plant something, you only need to wait for 24 hours. After that, it is, what's it called? It's 3 days instead. 72, that's it. Every harvest they'll give you 16 of the expensive potions. Now I'll be doing that for a bit, and you'll see how many ingredients I have. And when I get back, I'll show you the rest of this. So I'll be back in a second. Now that insanely long 1 second has passed, I'm gonna do it one more time, but I have no idea if this is enough ingredients or not. But, so just so you know how I did this, it's press T, hold down, press E, drag it down, release. Do this 3 times. You can do this while waiting for anything. If you're wondering, it's not just for fruits and vegetables and flowers and mushrooms and berries. I think I've gotten everything now. Pick up everything like so. I've not made a single potion with it yet. I still have all the potions that I've made for other reasons, or just stolen from the Khajiits. I like to do a hard save now, thank you very much. Now we're gonna go ahead and try to level speech a bit. Hopefully to 50, but if it doesn't reach 50 right now, that's fine too. Go to any stable. Whiterun Stables is, you know, in the middle of the map, so it's normally the one you could easiest press. And you need to go to Windhelm. Windhelm has just, I don't know how loud I'm gonna put the volume for the game, but Windhelm has a merchant that also can train you in speech. Just gonna get this first so I don't wait. Oh yeah, no, I got the stable. Was an old bug, I think? I don't know. Sometimes the stable doesn't get got. I don't what's it called? Discover it. Anyhow, take this little trot over into the wow, what the fuck? Into the city of Windhelm. The good old racist Nord city. We all like some racist Nords, do we not? Or, you know, just ignore them because they're pieces of shit. So, and yes, I'm gonna ignore them for the simple reason that I don't want to bother the guards. I'm just looking at his helmet because I am gonna have that helmet at one point, but I don't know which type I want. They all have a tiny bit of color difference on them. Now you go to this guy. You'll see me walk out of here afterwards, so it's gonna be easy to follow me back down again. You need to do this guy's quest. Nothing here is stolen, nothing at all. I could return the ring for you.
Look, it's dangerous.
And thus, we have a quest. Remember to always let him speak, like finish speaking, before you leave. As if you don't, he will travel with you out of the building. And then you just have to wait for him to get back in. And if you don't, if you just run away like I'm doing now. If you just run away like I'm doing right now, he might be stuck somewhere and you have to wait a few days and whatnot. It's annoying. You have to find the house, which is simple enough. Okay, good. The dead body is not here yet. Just run. And this is the house. So it's an expert lock. This is the most difficult part about all of this. And then you'll have to, you know, lockpick it. Oh, wait, am I that lucky? Ah, fuck. There we go. And then when you're in here, just go to the closest cupboard or whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to use. You go in here, find her ring, deposit it, and go back out. I've never gotten caught doing any of this, but I don't even know if it's, I mean, it is technically illegal, I guess. Doesn't really matter though. So I'll be running back and forth from here a couple of times at least in the video. I think I'm gonna try to level all the way to 50 just because that is, I mean, it shows the whole process. Don't know. Oh, shut the fuck up, Sophie.
Okay.
So the whole process of getting this level 50. Good thing he's still home. Hello there.
Have you taken care of that?
So now I placed Viola's ring in her house, and thus he can train you in speech. I have almost no levels in speech and also almost no money, so this is perfect. The earlier you do this, the easier this will be. So now I've used my 5 levels. I go to sell things. He has 2000 gold. Go to potions, and I'm gonna just sell as many potions as I can of these stupid ones that I stole from. Yeah. So what you do is you sell potions one at a time. Because, well, you sell anything one at a time. If you do that, it is easier, you get more XP for it. Then also, I'm gonna just sell that. See if I have some more items I can sell to him. I would like to use that hammer. This is not needed, and that's not needed. Now his gold deposit is at 0. I'm just gonna favorite that. And I have a level up. This character needs a little bit of magicka. Now, I need to put 1 point into haggling. And now you see I am level 8.5. With the one problem being I don't have anything more to sell to him. So what you could do is, you know, just buy whatever. Or use the deposit of ingredients that you gathered for yourself and run. I don't know if there is a closer one, but I normally just run all the way to the white file or white fill, PHAIL file. I don't know. Fillet of fish. This place, the white file. Ignore all of this, hop on to the alchemy lab and create some of these potions. Be careful though, don't want to make too many because you will level up. I'm gonna go ahead and level to 35 like so. Do not use the level up, that's just wasteful. And then you run back. Did not say this was gonna be a exciting thing. This is just the way I like to do it because I think it's the easiest. And you know, if you watched my Road to 100 playthrough, easy is the way I do it. At least that's the way I try to do it. I figured out a few things that made me cringe when I did my 100. Mate, just get fuck. There we go. Yep. What you do? Buy skill training. You hop out. You level up. Wait, what? How much? Oh god. I'm gonna give myself some stamina because I don't know. Okay, so I leveled twice. That's bad, but it doesn't really matter. I just need to check something. So I have stamina. Okay, it's plus 30 I have. And then we can go ahead and sell to him again. He has 1,800 gold. And just, you know, sell things one at a time. If you do it one at a time, you get more XP for it. And now I can train in the art of speech again. Now I'm at 40. put the cell to him again.
Me, I call them treasures.
Potions, that's his potions. Gonna sell these guys. Not sell the last one.
Do come again.
At 41 now, so I only need 2 sets of skill training. But I need some more potions, so I'm running back. And I can also level once now. So I definitely did not need 100 of each ingredient. I needed like fucking 30 maybe. But it doesn't matter, I can always use those ingredients. Oh yeah, we did level up a few times, so I guess we can just pick up a lure. We'll get at least 2 more levels out of this. Go back here, up. Still be careful about your leveling. I wanna exit out. Level up. Don't know how much magic I really want, but it's not gonna be a lot. And level some more. And go all the way up to the next level. Okay, so if I'm doing the way I like to do it, I needed almost all of the potions. So you do level alchemy like this too, of course. If you do not like, if you don't want your character to have alchemy levels for some odd reason, it's the best way to get damage and enchanting power and smithing power and just general ease of playing the game, as it gives you so many benefits and, you know, money. So I don't see any reason outside of role-playing for you to not level this skill. Do this again. I don't need to sell one at a time now, because I know that I will be able to get my last point.
I like to share my good fortune with. Well, you've come to the right place.
Like so. He can only level you to 50, not that it matters, because that's the level you want. And just sell some more stuff to him so that he can be out of money. Level up one more time. Like so. And pick up the last skill you want, Merchant. And that does conclude this thing. I ended with 2,800 gold, and each of these potions you have to divide the price by about half. So each potion here is worth about 200, let's say, which means that's 2,000, 4,000. 8-ish thousand. I stopped there for a sec because doing math in English in my head doesn't work, so I had to change language over to Norwegian again. I know it sounds dumb, but that's how it works for me anyway. But that, oh, hello.
I've been looking.
Yeah.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
The courier always finds a way to disturb the peace. That man is quite something. He will find you on the top of the coldest mountains of Skyrim just to deliver a motherfucking letter. Anyhow, this character was made 2.5 hours ago, and it has level 13, it has speech 50 with the merchant perk. I would not recommend you do any of this, the speech stuff, if you only play on legendary difficulty. I prefer to play on expert or adept, depending on the situation. If I'm not making a power level character type, which I did with the Road to 100, where I over enchanted my armor and did all bunch of shit. If I'm not doing that, I'm giving myself restrictions. I play on expert or adept. And that is why this doesn't matter to me. Normally this is a bad idea, as you would now lose a lot of damage. Your damage would be lower than usual, because you haven't leveled because of your combat skills. You have leveled because you can sell better now. But that is a problem for future me, and that problem is really, really negligible. You can just lower your difficulty if you feel like it. However, this concludes this episode. I am sorry I ramble a lot. That's just how it is. I hope this helps someone. I will also put a document in the description that just is a list of the potions, name of the potion, name of the thing, ingredients needed, and such, for ease of use. So you can come back here and look at that little list in the description anytime you feel like it. That's it. Thank you, and see you next time.